crafters, and welcome to a quick card with G. Oh my goodness, we wanted to hop on over on YouTube and Facebook for a couple reasons. We have a quick card that we want to show you, but also we want to test out our new modem and make sure that we are up and running, because remember, tomorrow night, oh wait, my nose itches, someone's coming with a hole in the britches. That's what we used to say when we were little. Anyway, we want to make sure that our modem is up and running for tomorrow, because we have our big live tomorrow night at 7 p.m. on Mountain Time. So I am just going to hop on over to the chat room and see if we have anybody hopping on. I can see that we are connected to Facebook and YouTube. Now we are going to make, I'm trying to see the card. We're going to make this really cool card that is so easy to recreate. We think you're going to like it. So as you hop on, go ahead and tell us where you're from. Hey, Melissa, so happy you joined us. We have a really cute card that we're going to make today. It's a quickie. So let me just show you what it looks like. Here you go, and look at that. We've cut out the top of it. So it's not a complicated card. It's super easy. Carol's on, Debbie's on, woohoo! I tell you, Marty and I were working. It was a madhouse to try to get up and running, so we're so happy that you're with us. From Connecticut. Okay, ladies, how is the weather over there? West Virginia on the east side. So happy y'all are here. Well, you know what? Let's head down to the crafting table and let's go ahead and get started. I'm hoping that everything is working. No screens that are freezing. Let me know. I don't see that there's any problems. You could give me a smiley face in the chat room to know everything's up and running. But let me see if I can take us down to the table so we can start getting busy on this quickie card that I have for y'all. Okay, so let's just see. Let me back that out. It's a little close. Oh, well, that's interesting. You're either real close or real far away. Okay, let me show you the first thing that we did. Now, go ahead and cut you out a base card, just your normal base card that you score at 5.5. Well, if I get the giggles, y'all are just going to have to wait for me to get over it, right? But look what we did. We took one of our circle dies and we went ahead and just put it right there in the center, and we ran it through our embossing machine. Now, look what happens. When you take this out, you have this super easy card. And now all you have to do is decorate it. And boy, do we have some ways to decorate this. I love how this card is going to turn out. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to just flatten it just like this, because I want to bring in this stamp set. Do you have this stamp set? If you don't, you're certainly going to want to get it because it is so cool. One of the things it has in it is this stamp. Now, this is photopolymer, so what makes it so great is you can move it, right? You can make it flatter or you can make it rounder. And we have curved ours to match the curve of the front of our card. So we're excited about that. So let me see if I can get this stamped right. And I'm going to bring in Night of Navy. Now, the other thing you could, of course, do to this card to even make it more elegant, right, or make it pop, is you could put some DSP on this before you cut out your circle, or you could put patterned paper, whatever you want. But we're going to go ahead and just bring in this border. I love, love, love this border. So now let's keep your fingers crossed. Everybody hold their breath to make sure I can get this lined up. Oh my goodness, it's kind of scary, but I'm going to hold my breath. Oh boy. Okay, and we're going to hold it there for just a second so that the color can transfer. We're just so happy that y'all joined us. My goodness, look at that. Let us know what you're out there doing today on a Wednesday. We hope that you all join us tomorrow night. We have a double Z fold that we're going to be making, and it is so pretty. You're going to love it. Okay, now the next thing you want to do to really pump this card up is you want to bring in your flowers. And guess where I got the flowers from? Love for You. I absolutely love these flowers. Now the large flowers, they're a little bit too big, but that's okay. We use the smaller flowers and we're using the smaller leaves to go ahead and pump this up with some color. Now we're going to use Flirty Flamingo and Real Red, because remember, these flowers are a two-step process, right? I love these flowers. Give us a smiley face if you have this set, Love for You. And what is so great about this, it doesn't have to just be Valentine's, right? These flowers are so incredibly beautiful that you can make it whatever you want. So we're going to use the background first. Oh my goodness, you started making your Valentine cards. Well, you might want to wait and not make all of them, because tomorrow night, you might want to use this design that we have for some of them. And you might want to use today's for your Valentine. Melissa, you are cooking sun-dried tomato chicken pasta. Yummy! Okay, where do you live? Maddie and I'll be right over. Would it take us a long time to get there? Okay, let me stamp some beautiful flowers. Now, it is going to go off. So we want to make sure that we put some paper down, right? Because you don't want to make a mess on your table. So this is very light, but that's okay. So we're just going to put the same on the other side. And then I'm going to put 3 on the top. So I like to always, as a tip, put my center one, and then I can build out. And I know I kind of have the same distance. So okay, let's see what we got going on here. Oh, going to be horribly cold on Friday. Oh boy. You know what? I'm going to make y'all feel really bad for us. We had a cold front come in, and I think we're going to be in the 50s. I think y'all are probably a little colder, and you might even have snow. We aren't having any snow. So now on this one, you have to line up those lines, right? You got to try to get it just the way you want it. Now I'm going to bring in this isn't Real Red, it's Poppy Parade. So I'm going to try not to get my hair in here. I'm going to get a little closer for you so you can see. And let's get this lined up. Now, oh yeah. And you know what? When you get it right where it needs to be, bam! Did y'all ever watch that cooking guy? What was his name? Emerald? He used to always say, bam. So, oh my gosh, you can just tell when you have it lined up. It just fits so perfectly. I love this. Now, we also have, I don't know if you follow us on Instagram, but we have some really cute Valentine cards over there. So if you haven't checked out our Instagram, you need to check that out. Carol, you might find something that you like over there too. Okay, so we can put this up so I don't get my fingers in it. Let me bring in the green. Now for the green, I'm going to go ahead and use Garden Green. And I want to make sure, yep. Now this is interesting. I'm only going to use the top part. This is a 2-step process, but I really like the shape of this. So I'm just going to use the top part. And because it's my card, I can do whatever I want, right? So let's just go ahead and bring that in. And look at that. Oh, so pretty. I love it. Gonna go ahead and bring that in. And I'm just gonna fill it in with some leaves, and then of course I might come back with a few hearts. Look at that, so pretty and so easy. Let's see, just gonna keep filling it in. Now, if you are over on Facebook and there's not a lot of chatter, It's because we're over here on YouTube, but I did want to go ahead and broadcast to Facebook because I want to make sure it works. Hey, it's cold and icy in Texas. This is from Sharon. Hey, Sharon Felt. I met Sharon up at a meeting, a Stampin' Up meeting in Texas. Oh, so nice to see you. Okay. It's been out since yesterday. Oh, my goodness. Oh, it's your first cup of coffee. Well, that makes me want to have a cup of coffee for lunch. Doesn't that sound good? And we can all meet over at Melissa's house because she's cooking sun-dried tomato chicken pasta. All we need is somebody to bring a salad. Okay, well, I think that's quite pretty. Now, something that I didn't get is I didn't get the little heart. So I want to go ahead and get my little heart, and I'm going to get just a tiny little acrylic block and put my heart there. And I'm going to bring in my Poppy Parade, and I'm just going to pop in a couple hearts because you can't have a Valentine card without some hearts, right? There's one. Let me pop in another one. Oops. Oh, let's see if I can fix that. You know, just kind of roll it. Yep. Okay, let's see what else I might want to do. Now what I need to do is take my pencil and very lightly just make a mark right here so that I know where to put my stamped image. And look at the image that we're going to bring in. Look at this sentiment. Don't you love this sentiment? Oh, Melissa has wine. We're there. I like sweet wines. Thank you, Melissa. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and stamp this in Night of Navy. Let's get this going. Let's see. Now I'm going to tap, 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 but I really want it to be dark. So let's keep our fingers crossed once again, and let's get this stamped. Now I want to center it as much as possible. And I'm going to hold it so that we can allow that color to transfer, right? Well, I can bring dessert. Monty and I make this fantastic maple pecan scone. Yummy. Now, I'm going to get my eraser. And y'all have heard me talk about this eraser. Love this eraser. If you don't have it, you really need to pick it up. You can also use, you can use this eraser on this pencil. But like I always say, be super careful. Be super careful because if you get the wrong eraser, you're just going to make a mess, right? And now we're just going to take this pencil mark. Get rid of it. Well, Melissa, I'm there then. Okay, sweet, sweet wine. Okay. So now let me look at it. Here we go. We could add some beautiful, I'm just seeing if I forgot anything. Oh yes, that's what we need to add. We're going to add these beautiful iridescent pastel gems. And I think they would be prettiest if we added them right in the center of the flower. That's what I like to do. So let's see if we can do that. Oh yeah, that's pretty. Okay, let's add these other ones. Got that one. I think I'm going to go with a little bit bigger one for this middle one. And go back with the smaller ones. And we are going to have this card created. Let me see. So what do you think? Let's go back out just a little bit. Not too much. What do you think about this card? Isn't it cute? Now, something you could always do to make it a little bit thicker and, stronger, sturdier, is you could mat this inside. So because, wouldn't that be beautiful to have some Poppy Parade and then do another white mat? and you could just have this card. This is a quick and easy card. We hope that you liked it. We just appreciate you so much hopping on and sharing just some quickie little minutes with us today. Go ahead and plan. Come see us tomorrow at 7. We'll probably spend, 45 minutes together making 2 beautiful cards, and then we have a couple more cards to show you. Okay, guys. Well, thank you so much. We just, like I said, love having you stop by and check us out. I'm just looking, see if we have anything. Whoo, that was quick. Well, that's what the Quickie Card with G is all about. Go out, make it a fantastic day, and we will see you tomorrow night. Bye-bye.